Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about what happens when Jupiter is placed in the 5th house in the Navamsa and the birth chart. Before we get started, please subscribe my channel, follow me on Instagram. If you want to take any kind of healing, spiritual counseling or astrology consultation, you can contact me. You can message me on WhatsApp or you can email me. The link is in the description. So let's just start this video, guys. So 5th house of the Navamsa chart is different from the birth chart. If we talk about marriage, okay, Navamsa chart shows you the fruits of your karmas, the past life karmas. The Navamsa chart that you get is according to the fruits of the past life karmas. It shows basically what is the true position of the planets. Are the planets weak or strong? So Navamsa is very important chart to be analyzed, okay, because it may helps you to understand what a person is truly from inside. Okay, 5th house of the Navamsa chart shows about your intelligence that you will use in marriage, intelligence that you will use to deal with your relationship, because there can be many ups and downs that can come in your relationship, in your marriage. So if you don't deal with your marriage or relationship properly, it can break. So the planets placed in the 5th house becomes important. So 5th house represents intelligence. Also it represents luck from marriage. It also represents the how much good karmas you have done in the past life to help you to get married. Okay, it shows basically, or if apart from marriage, it shows you what are your good total karmas from the past life that you have brought in this life. Okay, it shows about luck from marriage. Is your marriage going to change your luck? Are you going to be lucky after marriage? Jupiter shows spouse for females, so your spouse is going to be very intelligent kind of person if Jupiter is placed in the 5th house. So now Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, purity, honesty. It is a guru, it is a teacher. Okay, a sattvic planet. It represents purity. It is placed in the 5th house. This is a very good placement because we know 5th house is the house, one of the Kendra house. It is a very important house. 5th house, when Jupiter goes here, it shows that first of all you are a very easygoing person and you know to let go small matters. Okay, even if fight happens in your marriage, you will not take it too seriously, you will let it go. You are very forgiving person, you forgive people very easily. You will forgive your spouse even if your spouse does something wrong with you. You will let it go, you will forgive your spouse, you will say it's okay, it happens, don't do again, and you will put so much efforts to make your relationship work. Okay, so this is a very good placement. It also shows you prefer knowledge and wisdom, and you are a person who is very kind, generous and wise. You are a very wise person who easily forgive people, and you are very polite and a pure soul depending upon the sign, because Jupiter 5th house represents the soul as well. You maintain good relations with people. You maintain good relations with people, okay, because of your forgiving nature, and you can also do very good in speculative business. So this is a very good placement if we talk about marriage, because your bhagya will definitely rise after marriage, as Jupiter is aspecting your first house, 11th house and the 9th house. So after marriage, your first house, 11th and 9th house, these all houses will get activated. So definitely your desires will get fulfilled, your bhagya will rise, your destiny will rise. That is the 9th house. If you were not focusing on your personality before marriage, if you were a liar, okay, you used to lie about small matters, if you didn't follow any kind of ethics, moral, or if you were not religious before marriage, then definitely after marriage you are going to become very religious person. And even if not religious, then at least spiritual, who is very wise and ethical kind of person, who never does anything wrong, and a mature person who basically knows how to take right and wrong decisions. Okay, you are very playful also, and you have a very much interest to be with children, to be with kids. It also shows uh, if it is a female or Jupiter is anywhere connected to your seventh house, like it's the seventh lord in the T1 or the T9 chart or the Tarakarka, then it shows that you will treat your spouse like a kid. Okay, you will treat your spouse like your child. It also shows your spouse was your child in the past life or some past life connection, but no matter what, you will treat your spouse like a child. You are a very loving person and you are very educated as well. If you before marriage you are not interested in education, then after marriage you will be interested in education. Okay, so this easygoing kind of personality, wisdom, purity of soul is what there in your personality. But what if Rahu aspects is Jupiter and it's retrograde? So it shows that you will follow what your heart says or what you think is right. Okay, so aspect of Rahu or conjunction with Rahu will not let Jupiter be in its original quality, because Rahu is, as we know, is a demon. Rahu is a materialistic planet, so it will not let you too much go into spirituality, or it will not let Jupiter take wise decisions. It can give you spouse that is from other culture as well. Rahu aspect on Jupiter can make you lie as well. Okay, to save your marriage, sometimes you can lie, right? It can make you clever. Okay, Jupiter is not clever, Jupiter is honest. Whatever is right, whatever is wrong, Jupiter clearly tells. But Rahu aspect can make you clever. Okay, a kind of selfishness can come, right? It is not in the bad manner, we have to see the whole chart, but somewhere little selfishness you can have. Okay, and Ketu aspect can totally take you towards spirituality. Venus here can make you very decent personality, very amazing personality. Even it can give you romance. If Jupiter is alone here with the aspect of Saturn, Ketu, and other planet, then there will be not much romance in marriage. The marriage will be spiritual. Okay, you yourself will not be very much interested in romance and all that. It will be a very spiritual marriage, spirituality towards teaching each other. Okay, so definitely you did good karmas in the past life. That's why you have got Jupiter here. And then the sign also matters, the dispositor also matters, in which sign Jupiter is placed. If Jupiter is debilitated, then you can become quite practical, which sometimes is not very good in marriage. You may give unnecessary advice to your spouse. So, sign is very important. Okay, because Jupiter, as we know, is an expanding planet. It expands the house and the sign it sets in, so you have to be very careful about seeing the sign, and then you have to see the aspects, conjunctions, and where the dispositor is placed. If dispositor is placed in the 8th house, okay, for example, Jupiter is in Taurus, which is enemy sign. Jupiter is not comfortable here, which will not give very good results. Dispositor Venus goes in the 8th house, which shows that your karma will be triggered after marriage. You will not be able to take right decisions while dealing with the matters of marriage. It can emotionally break you. Some fights or arguments happen, it can emotionally break you. Okay, so that all things it shows. So sign and the placement of dispositor is very important. Dispositor in the 1st house, your destiny will definitely rise after marriage. In the 9th also it's good. So in which house it is placed, in which sign, it is the friendly sign, enemy or neutral sign, aspects, conjunctions, and the house. Okay, so it is very important that we read the placement of particular planet by this. Okay, so 5th house is a very important house to tell you about the intelligence. So what you have to do here, never let ego come in your mind. Okay, never take decisions based upon your ego. Okay, gain more and more spiritual knowledge and deals with the matters of your marriage in a spiritual manner. Okay, if problems happen in your marriage, then think that how a spiritual person will take decisions in this matter. So deal with the matters of your marriage in a spiritual manner. Okay, then it will definitely help you to make your marriage work. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye.